This right here is over 200 years of knowledge. So throughout the day, I want you just to touch one of them's hand. Just touch one of them's hand and tell them your name. And if you have a story, tell them your story. But tell them that you're going to be somebody someday.
For the last 17 years, the men of Omega Psi Phi decided we want to help young African-American males make the right decisions about their lives. We don't want them to wait till they graduated. We want them to make decisions while they're in middle school. We want them to make decisions while they're in high school. Decisions about everything that we as adults are talking about. College and career readiness, academic achievement, and we want to talk to them right now about what college and career readiness means for them. We want them to see adults who are out there in the real world. These might be adults who are out in the media, to let them know how the media portrays black men, positive, negatives, what are the kind of things they can do to be positive. We want them to meet people who are affecting graduation and beyond is the title of one of our sessions. We want the middle school kids to learn about the individual development plans, how they can get involved. We want to talk about their grades. Why are their grades so important right now? We want them to meet law officials. We want them to know the choices they make now can affect what they're going to do and what they're going to become.
Men Equality is pretty much a group to better yourself and to help the community, which I want to get back to the community. Hopefully when I get some money, when I get older, to get back to the community too. And just help, when I get older, to help the young ones get up to college and stuff.
It means a lot because we live in a small world and it's not everybody's positive. I'm glad that somebody older than me wants to mentor me and show me the right way to go.
Because some teenagers or some young adults feel that there's nobody there to talk to. They feel that somebody's not there. And when you come here and you see a group of men or any group that care about you, then it starts to change your perspective on life.
It means a lot because some people don't have the opportunity to have someone guide them, mold their future. So it does mean a lot.
We have so many young men from our school system here today trying to get something that we desperately want you guys to try to get this morning. It is crucial. It is crucial in this time in our age that we get you young men to focus, okay? Focus and get yourselves prepared for what's out here in the real world. That's why we named our conference this year, Setting Your Vision for Greatness, all righty? And if you can just picture that for a moment, setting your vision for greatness, all right? Now, when we talked about that vision, our superintendent, when she came on board, she had a vision as well, all righty? And we want to support our superintendent, and that's why we included vision in our title this year. She has a vision for 2015, and she wants all students prepared, all students graduated prepared. All right, and that's what we want from you guys as well. So that's why we said vision for greatness. Now I know each and every one of you do want to be something special in life. All righty, I wanted to do that same thing. But young men, the time is now. Okay, right now is the time that we need to focus and get ourselves prepared for greatness. Well, without further ado, we're going to have some people to make some remarks to you. We got a lot of people here. We have a lot of media here, young men, so we're going to be looking for you guys to be on your best behavior. We want you all to show them how bright and how intelligent you guys are. So media will be coming out throughout the day, interviewing some of you young men. So we want to make sure that you guys are ready for this day, ready for what's inspired for you for the entire day, because I'm telling you, if you sleep, you're going to miss out on a blessing today. That's all I can tell you. If you sleep today, you're going to miss out on a blessing. Okay, so without further ado, I'd like to introduce our boss list of Theta Omega chapter, a member of Omega Psi Phi fraternity, Sheldon Lightsey.
We're glad to have you. On behalf of Omega Psi Phi fraternity, Theta Omega chapter, we are great and happy to have you here this morning. Like Brother Schroeder said, this is for you. We brought you here, and we're asking you to participate and think about what you want to do for the future, because that's what it's all about today. We want you to envision your future, to look past today, but you've got to participate. This is just not it's not a monologue. We want you to participate. We want you to get into a dialogue when you go to these workshops. Get something out of it. Take something home with you, because in the long run, it's only going to benefit you. But all these gentlemen here that are working, that you see around, if you want to talk to them, do that. If you have questions, ask. Don't hesitate. We're here for you, because we want to see you succeed in the long run. And if you have any questions, please ask me. You'll see other people around. Anything that you need today, we're here for you. Thank you.
Next we'll have on the list is the Director of Diversity Recruitment here at the University of Louisville. And guys, these people are here because we are all in partnership and trying to make sure that you guys move forward in your goals and in your future. And he's here today to actually, I don't know if he's going to offer a scholarship to any of you guys, but if so, that'd be great. But he's here. We have representatives from UPS here today. We have representatives from Kentucky State University today. So guys, throughout the day, make sure you interact with these people. They have a lot of knowledge for you, and hopefully they can give you some direction on what you might want to do as you head on to college. But next we'll have Earl Wendt, who is the Director of Diversity Recruitment here at U of L.
Part of my role is working to bring students of color, students from diverse backgrounds, whether it's African American, Hispanic, Latino, international students here to the University of Louisville. I bring greetings to you today on behalf of our president, James Ramsey, our provost, Shirley Willinghans, and our vice provost for diversity and international affairs, Dr. Taylor Archer. And I'm very proud to see all of these men of quality here and excited for the things that are going to happen for you all here today. The University of Louisville is the most diverse institution in the state of Kentucky, at 22% of our population being identified as students from diverse backgrounds. Of our total population, we have a little over 1,800 African American males that are here at the University of Louisville. So part of the commitment to the African American males, as mentioned, includes such programs such as the Woodford R. Porter Scholarship Program, which is the preeminent scholarship program for Black and African American students here at the University of Louisville. There's also the African American Male Initiative that exists here at the University of Louisville. There is a Hispanic and Latino initiative that exists here. And so the university is working tremendously hard to create an environment in which, when you get to this point and you're ready for college, that you have the tools necessary to succeed, to graduate, to grow, and to become the best you that you can be. So once again, welcome. I just want to give a special shout out to the DOS young men that are here that we work with. Good to see you all. I was very excited to see you all, as well as Mr. Joe Goodman, wherever you are at, who is our program coordinator for the African American Male Initiative here and does tremendous work. I look forward to meeting you all throughout the day. And once again, Men of Omega, wonderful program, and welcome to the University of Louisville.
Next, I'd like to introduce someone who's been supporting our efforts for, oh gosh, I would say at least 10 or 12 years. And she has been a great supporter of what we're doing here and what we're trying to do here. So I need you guys to give a warm welcome for this lovely lady. She's the chair of our school board, Diane Porter.
Thank you so much, and thank you for being here. On behalf of the Board of Education, I commend you for being here this morning. I also commend the men of Omega for 17 years. 17 years. 17 years. They have made a commitment to young men in Jefferson County. They have stepped up. They have been there for young men. I want to congratulate them for their passion for successful young men. I want to thank the members of the Jefferson County Public Schools that are here today. This is a huge project. No one can do it by themselves. Brother Michael Shoulders, who has stepped up to be responsible for coordinating. There are many people that make this successful, But today is not about me and the Board of Education. Today is about you, and for you to establish your vision for greatness. Not my vision, but your vision for greatness. The Jefferson County Public Schools, under the direction of our wonderful superintendent, we have a strategic plan. We have a vision. Our goal is for all students to graduate prepared. Not some, but all. I would encourage you to take this opportunity today to focus on your vision and to develop a strategy for what you will do after today. I thank you to the Omegas. I thank you for everyone that is here to make this successful. Enjoy your day. Thank you very much.
Last year was her first year here in our district, and she was our first superintendent to ever attend one of our Lifestyle Choices Forum. And when she walked in that door, it just lit me up, because we've been doing this for 17 years, and we've asked every superintendent in the district to come, and she was the first one to accept. So we definitely want to thank her for that from last year alone. And all the support that she has shown the men of Omega in our mentoring program, Men Equality. We have a lot of work to do, and we're going to keep on working, young men. So we want y'all to know that we're going to continue to support you. We're going to try to uplift you, encourage you, love you, whatever it is that you're missing in your life. The men of Omega are willing to step up and give you that. But without further ado, I'd like to introduce you to our superintendent, who is just a wonderful lady, Dr. Donna Hargins.
It is an honor to be here. What an amazing group of young men we have here. And I appreciate Mr. Shoulder's leadership and in organizing all of this. And I appreciate the honor to work with Diane Porter as chair of the school board. It's an honor to be your superintendent. And as we've all talked about, when I look at you, I'm reminded of the vision that all JCPS students graduate prepared. For in this room, I see the future. I see doctors, educators, engineers, and other professionals, all of whom are counting on JCPS to ensure that you're prepared for the challenges ahead. The fact that you're sitting in this room today is indication that you've made a great choice. You are about learning and getting better. As you continue on life's journey, I hope you'll reflect on the words of Michael Jordan, who is arguably one of the most successful people in the country. And one of the things as a superintendent I like to do is read a book, and I'm actually recently from North Carolina. Michael Jordan wrote a book that says, "I can't accept not trying." So let me just tell you what he says. That's what I've always set short-term goals, whether it's golf, basketball, business, family life, or even baseball. I set goals, realistic goals, and I focus on them. I ask questions. I read, I listen. I did the same thing in baseball with the Chicago White Sox. I'm not afraid to ask anybody anything if I don't know. Why should I be afraid? I'm trying to get somewhere. Help me, give me direction. Nothing is wrong with that. Step by step, I can't see any way of accomplishing anything. So this is really a great step for you being here today. Your time in school is about putting in the work needed to achieve your dream. And to the members of Omega Psi Phi fraternity, thank you, thank you, thank you. I've said it before, you are my heroes. And no one can say that the community has not stepped up to support Jefferson County Public Schools. There are no men more powerful than the Omega Psi Phi fraternity members. You have worked for 17 years to support young men like the men that are in this room, and you are making a difference. So we will continue to work together to achieve the vision. Thank you all. We can do this Stay the course.
The next person that's going to come to you, he's a brother, but he's not an Omega brother, but we love him just as much. He's our new Assistant Superintendent for Diversity, Equity, and Poverty, Mr. John Marshall.
I will not take a lot of time. I want to first say welcome, and I'm very glad to be here. A quick story. I have seen, Mike, I've seen some beautiful things. I even got to go to a Beyonce concert, and she gave me a hug. But the most beautiful thing I've seen in a long time is what's in this room right now. There is nothing more beautiful than what I'm looking at. I'm looking at young men and women, or young men that are going to make a difference. You really don't have a choice in what's coming your way. So when I talk about beauty and strength, it is in this room. Thank you, and take your vision and your future serious, because it is yours. It's not mine, it's not Dr. Hargan's, it's not Mike's, it is yours. So as you own it and as you move forward, I want you to understand that only you can control that. Let no one else take it from you. Last thing I wanted to talk to you about real quick is as it relates to Jefferson County Public Schools and accountability. A friend of mine is somewhere around here, D. Muldrow, and he is in a different fraternity than me, but when we were at Western Kentucky University, we held each other accountable. We competed at different fraternities, sports and athletics, but when it came time to graduate, or when it came time to study, or when it came time to do what's right, we stood beside each other shoulder to shoulder. I am asking you as men or young men to stand beside each other shoulder to shoulder. You are going to make mistakes. You are going to have bumps and bruises. But if you stand beside each other shoulder to shoulder, you will not, I repeat, you will not understand what success is. You will understand completely what you're supposed to be doing. And it starts here, and I also want to thank, even though I'm in a different fraternity, I also want to thank the men of Omega Psi Phi for stepping up and doing what it is and what it takes to close this gap. And again, this is the most beautiful thing I have seen in a long time. Thank you and welcome.
Young men, I want you to take a look at what's in front of the stage right now. All righty? You see nothing but brothers, men of our Omega Psi Phi fraternity. We love one another dearly. I mean dearly. We would do anything for one another. So I want you brothers to take a look at this. Okay, this right here is over 200 years of knowledge. So throughout the day, I want you just to touch one of them's hand. Just touch one of them's hand and tell them your name. And if you have a story, tell them your story. But tell them that you're going to be somebody someday. But I want you to touch one of these young brothers' hand throughout the day. We're going to be around all day in this room over in Davidson Hall, but I wanted you to meet my brothers, the brothers who are working with me to make this power possible. And the next brother I want to introduce you to is a member of Omega Psi Phi. He's a city councilman, Mr. David Tandy, for a couple of proclamations that he would like to read off as well. Stay right there, brothers.
Good morning. And thank you, Brother Shoulders, and to all my brothers up standing before me of Theta Omega chapter of Omega Psi Phi Fraternity Incorporated. On behalf of myself, all of my colleagues on the City Council, Councilman James Peaton is here as well with me this morning. We want to first thank and commend all these men here with Omega Psi Phi who've done this program for the 17th time in our city's history, providing this Men of Quality program. But equally as important is all of you out here, these hundreds of leaders in our community that are present here today to better themselves, to gain some knowledge, and then to help not only better their prospects for the future, but for the prospects of the city of Louisville. You may look at me and say, well, David, you're elected leader of the city of Louisville, but the fact of the matter is all of you out there today are current leaders, not future leaders, not hopefully leaders in the future. You're leaders right now in leading our community, and we want to commend you for being here today. And if you don't get the opportunity to take something away from this session that you're here today, then the fault for that is squarely yours. And so we challenge you today to make sure that you gain something positive from this experience. To all of my brothers, from Omega Psi Phi Theta Omega chapter, we want to, on behalf of our city, present a couple of proclamations. First, this is to the Theta Omega chapter of Omega Psi Phi Fraternity Incorporated. Brother Boslis, if you would come forward. And it reads, "To whom all these letters shall come, greetings. Know thee that the Louisville Metro Government Legislative Council hereby honors Theta Omega chapter of Omega Psi Phi Fraternity Incorporated in recognition of the 17th annual Men of Quality Lifestyle Choices Forum. We hereby confer this honor with all the rights, privileges, and responsibilities thereunto appertaining. In testimony whereof we have caused these letters to be made in the seal of Metro Government to be hereunto affixed, done in the Commonwealth of Kentucky at Louisville City Hall, this the 11th day of March 2013, David W. Tandy, 4th District Councilman." And so, Brother Lighty, I'll give that to you. All right. And then we have a second proclamation that we give to Theta Omega Inc. Theta Omega Inc. is our nonprofit arm of the organization, and I'll present this to Brother Lester Sanders on behalf of that organization. All right. Thank you.
And I want to present to you our opening speaker, Reverend Colin Gray. He's the Dean of Students at Louisville Seminary Baptist College. He is also the pastor of New Mount Zion Baptist Church of Sherryville. He has been my inspiration since December 31st. And I asked this brother here just because of that. He has been inspiring me. He has given me a new look on life. And I thank him for that. Reverend Colin Gray.
I want to thank the men of Omega Psi Phi for this opportunity to stand and speak to the men in this room, men of every age and men of every area. I want to just let you know that I've just got a brief moment that I want to be with you to just share with you. I'm messed up by what I'm seeing, so I'm going to try to get this thing out, but I'm ready to holler, because that type of inspiration and that type of witness is what has caused every person who has ever been great to be great. And that is that you don't allow any limitation to stop you from reaching your goal. Absolutely nothing. That video proves that there are no such thing as excuses. Absolutely none. Let me tell you a little bit about myself. I'm the Dean of Students at Louisville Presbyterian Seminary here in Louisville. I pastor a church in Shelby County. Pastored that church for about 27 years. The work that I do every day has to do with helping people to understand who they are spiritually. And one of the things that we do in our field of theology, one of the things that we study is what makes human beings tick. We do a lot of work on looking at humanity and what is it that makes us strong. That's what I came to share with you from the front to the back. If you can't see me, that's fine. I just want you to hear me. I may be on the screen tonight, I don't know, it doesn't matter. I want you to hear this. Because one of the things that we know about human beings, there's a few things that we know. No matter what your name is, no matter where you live, no matter what the situation of your family, no matter what you have physically working for you or working against you, no matter what your economic level is, no matter how much money you're making or not making, there are three things that we know of all of the different qualities of what it means to be a human being. There are three things that we know that I can stand on this floor and be sure about every human being that's in this room. Three things. The one thing that I know is that your life is a gift. Your life is a gift. And the reason why I say that your life is a gift is because none of us brought us into this world by our own choice. Everything that we have about who we are has been given. And because it's been given, your life, my friends, is a gift. That's foundational. One thing that we know about what makes the difference between success and failure is not your surroundings. It's not people and what they say about what you can or what you can do. The difference between success and failure is what you choose to do with the gift that you've been given. I need every male in this room and every person that's here, and these wonderful brothers of Omega Psi Phi have produced this for your benefit. I need you to just say this, because affirmations are the things that begin to shape our consciousness. Affirmations such as this: my life is a gift. Say that, brothers. That's the first chance. The second chance, when you say this, you need to say this out of the center of your being. Because just as this video has shown us, the thing that makes the difference between what we think and what shall be is the heart that's on the inside of us. So the next time you say this, brothers, I need you to say this out of the center of your heart, like you believe what you're saying. My life is a gift. That's the second chance. 3 times is a good time in what we do and what we in our field or what we work in. We say things 3 times because once we say it the 3rd time, it gets on the inside of our spirit. It goes from our body to our minds to our spirit, and then it becomes the potential of conviction on the inside of us. Brothers, say, my life is a gift. Now, if you believe that, clap your hands in affirmation on that. Your life has been given. That is the greatest compliment that you could ever receive. And that is, our lives have been given. It's a gift that is undetermined. It is a gift that no one can predict. No one in this room can predict. Hear me, brothers. No one else in this room but you can predict what's going to happen with your life. No one can predict how successful you will be. No one can predict how well you will master whatever field of endeavor that you pursue. No one can predict that but you. So let me plant some seeds into your spirit, and I pray that you receive this with the exuberance that I give it, because I believe it for every person in this room. Your gifted life has the potential, and I'm speaking to potential. I want to speak to the possibility of your gifted life. I want to speak to the potential of your gifted life. The first thing I want to speak to you is that you have, because your life is a gift that no one can predict or determine, you have the power to impact wherever you land. No matter where you are, no matter where you end up in life, that place you end up ought to be better because you showed up. You have the potential as a human being to make any place better. How many of y'all like basketball? Where the basketball fiends at? I'm a basketball fanatic. One of my favorite positions on the court is point guard. I love point guards. I love the handles that they display on the court. But one of the greatest things that I like about great point guards, there's a lot of good point guards, but the great ones are always remembered. And the reason why the great ones are always remembered is because these persons always make everything about them better. When they're on the floor, they may not get the most points. They may not be the one that gets all of the attention because of the great dunks that are displayed or the other wonderful plays. But take that point guard out of the picture and the team seems to disintegrate. That's what I came to tell you. You were made in such a way that wherever you show up, the place ought to be different. You've got that potential for your family, for every relationship you're in, for everything that you pursue. Every human being in here, it comes with the package of being human, that we have the potential of changing for the better, not only the spaces that we're in, but every person that we meet. Come on, brother, say it again. My life is a gift. Come on, put some affirmation on that right there. The second thing I want to suggest to you, and that I hope that you grab and believe, is not only do you have the potential to make everything you engage in better, but you have the further potential of making sure that everything you touch grows. Grows. That the people that you love, that the people that you feed, grow themselves. Not only do you grow, but the people that you engage with grow. You've got that potential. And no one, no matter who don't like you, no matter who doesn't think much about you, they have nothing to say about that. You live with that continuous potential that whatever you touch grows. That you can speak growth, speak improvement into the lives of people just by the way that you interact with them. The third thing I want to share with you about what it is to be human, that every one of you have this potential, and that is that you can always make anything you're engaged with productive. Always. That's what you have. That's what it means to have a gift. The question I want to ask you today is, what are you going to do with the gift that you have been given? What people say about you can affect you, but it doesn't have to stop you. What people refuse to believe about you can impact how you see yourself, but it does not have to stop you. The things that you lose in the process of life, the problems that you encounter, they'll affect your emotions, but it does not have to stop you. The only thing in your life that can stop you from achieving whatever your dream is the one you see in the mirror every day. So brothers, my question to you is that when you get ready to clean yourself up in the morning, to get yourself prepared to go to school, or to get yourself to leave your house, what are you saying to yourself? What do you say to the person that you see in the mirror? What limitations are you putting in your own way? Because it's not what anybody else disbelieves. It's not what anybody else doesn't believe about you. It's not what anybody else feels that you can or cannot accomplish. They may say whatever they may say. But what really determines how far you go in life, my brothers, is the talk you give to yourself every day. So what are you telling yourself? At that point, you can't blame anyone else. Mother, father, siblings, brothers, sisters, you can't blame anybody else. What are you saying to yourself? Are you speaking death to yourself? Are you speaking death to your potential? Are you speaking to your own mind the reasons for you to disbelieve in your potential, or are you speaking life? It begins with what you believe, and it begins with what you release into your life. That's what I do. That's the business that I do every day. Every day I encourage people not to just believe what others are saying, but to believe what you say about yourself. Because whatever you say about yourself is what's going to manifest in your life. What you say. Not so much what I say. You'll hear what I say right now and forget every word. But the thing that you will never forget, you will never forget what you say. You'll never forget the things that you suggest about yourself, what you can, what you cannot accomplish, who you are. Do you choose to believe those who refuse to believe in you? Or can you flip the script and say that my life is a gift? And because my life is a gift, my life is not yet determined. And because it's not determined, it's up to me to determine how far my life will go. It's up to me to determine what I can and what I cannot accomplish. Math, bring it on. English, what? Chemistry, come on, get some. That's the ever-pervasive potential of every gifted life. And my prayer is that you would go through this entire day, meeting every adult in this room and just asking them, tell me your story. Paying attention to every presentation that you go to and every breakout session for this full day. This is a major investment in the giftedness that you are. With every person, with every brother of Omega Psi Phi, with all of the people from JCPS that are here and the other folks that have gathered together and have partnered together for this space and time. Brothers, you can sleep on this space, or you can stand at attention and say, my life is a gift. And because my life is a gift, I'm going to feed this gift. It's up to me to feed what I need. I'm going to eat not only on food, but I need word, I need encouragement, I need direction, I need models. You have a room, a building filled with models of guys who were in your chair. All of these guys that are standing around you that stood up here on this floor, they were sitting in seats just like you, dealing with similar challenges that you do. And they made it through simply because at some point in their life, they made a decision to look in the mirror and to speak something different than before. And what they spoke into their hearts and to their spirits begin to manifest in what you see around this room. Don't take it for granted. Take advantage of this opportunity. And never forget that your life is undetermined. You are the one that can determine how far it goes, no one else. It doesn't matter whether someone believes in you or not. It doesn't matter whether the dream that you have, that you can get other people to believe in your dream. All you need is one person to believe in, and that is who? Who is it? 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 Thank you. That's right. That's all you need. That's all you need. You have the potential to change every space you're in for the better. You have the potential to ensure that everything you engage in grows. You have the potential to make sure that everything that you get involved in becomes productive and becomes better than it was before you showed up. So show up, brothers. Show up for class every day. Show up for whatever it is that you're engaged in every day. Show up for your family every day. Show up for the persons that care about you enough to invest in your life. Show up. Not only should you show up in presence, but show up with your alert intelligence. Because nobody can stop a gift that's undetermined. You get to determine that. Thank you for your time and for your attention. Fulfill this day for your brothers. God bless you.
In your bags, you should have in there a little thing that you can carry around with you. I want you guys to reach in there right now and pull that out for me. It has Strategic Plan Vision 2015, setting your vision for greatness. If you don't have one, we'll get one to you, but you should have one in your packet. Open that up right now. I just want to go over one thing with you before you leave for your workshops. If you open it up, you will see the superintendent's vision for 2015. And her vision is plain and simple, guys. It's plain and simple, okay? Sometimes when things are plain and simple, we make it so complicated and difficult. But it don't have to be. But as you get your packet, guys, look on the back where it says Statement of Commitment. Statement of Commitment. If you look at that, and each one of you, as you go out today, and this is something that you can carry with you. You can carry it with you like it's money. Carry it around with you like it's money, all righty? And if you go through those statements, and all of them begin with, I will. I will. Just what we're talking about here today. That's the only way you're going to be able to set your vision for greatness. I will. All right? And if you go through each one of those statements, guys, and you start incorporating those things into your daily life, trust me, you will begin to set your vision for greatness.